Hello, Graham here.
Hello, Graham. This is Jacob. How are you?
Oh, Jacob, yeah, okay, you're a bit early, but that's okay because I've got time, not a problem. I think you're 1 hour early, but that's okay because I have a gap here.
I have 0130 UTC. That means I'm 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to have a look at my time. I've got you at 0130, but it's not. I don't know what's going on because it's only for me. That's normally 11:30, but it's actually only 10:30 here. Anyway,
maybe there was some time change.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
But so, are you sure it's 0130 UTC?
Yes, because I have a one watch set on the UTC.
Okay. Well, I don't.
Do you want me to?
Anyway, it doesn't matter, but that's going to cause problems in the future because I'll have to talk to Don about it because normally at this time...
Do you want me to?
No, it's okay. Normally at this time I would have John from Delta 100, but he's still in Panama, so he's not going to call. But for some reason there's an hour gap, so we're going to have to reschedule these calls. I'll talk to Don later, but that's okay. How are you?
I'm good. I just want to say, about my start, because the start was with the very lack of wind, so I planned my journey according to the coastal current, and then having a little bit of wind, I managed to go in between the rocks, and I was gonna maintaining my battery on my engine because I only have one battery to have this as a emergency one. And then when I was shadowed by some islands, then I used the engine just to push me through that gap. I know Dan and Christian had the problems because they went on the windward side of the islands, and then the wind died and the current pushing them on the rock. I heard them talking on the VHF. They were rescuing each other. So. All good now, and first night was going with a very rapid river, very strong current, and I was enjoying making 7-8 knots all the way, and then taking the peninsula, crossing the shipping lane. It was a little bit tricky because the sea was choppy, lots of wind. I had my A5 pulled out. So that means I had a little maneuverability, and so, but luckily I crossed the shipping lane quite well, just contacting one ship on the VHF, and then Pacific, all I can say is very, very pleasurable sailing. For the first 3 days with lots of wind, making lovely progress with the current, and yesterday wind started dying, but I really enjoy the peaceful time in the ocean when there is literally no one around. Today morning I saw the most beautiful sunrise ever because the sea was flat, the sky was clear, and only me and the sunshine. I saw this coming up from behind the horizon. It was a really majestic view. And then, because the boat was sitting on the water, not making the way, so I saw a lot of different species and the fish under my boat. Later in the day, I had some dip in the water. It was, again, amazing. The tip in all my life about. I was in a VHF reach with
Lost you there, I think. You broke up a bit. I missed that last bit. Okay, I've lost you. Hopefully call back. Okay, no return call from Jacob, so I'm going to terminate this recording. Hello again, Jacob.
Hello, Graham. I kept talking. I didn't know when it broke up.
Yeah, it broke up some time ago, and I switched the recording off. So, okay. So, are you getting plenty of sleep and plenty of good food in this calm weather?
Yeah. I don't eat very much. I sleep well, but I don't eat very much. I drink a lot of water, and being afraid that water can wash all the minerals out of my body, I have special nutrition bars made for me by my two angels from my team, Deidra and Nike. So I'm very grateful that they have a wonderful job with that.
And what about your water consumption? Are you happy with your water consumption? Are you hoping to catch some rain?
I have enough water. I took 175 liters of water. So I'm like first day I used a little bit more than I should, but now I'm kind of getting into the normal usage, and I'm sure I'm gonna have enough. I love to catch some water, but maybe just to wash my clothes.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for.
And you can have a shower as well.
Yeah. At least I always keep my shampoo in the cockpit, so when a squall comes, so I can close the hatch and put some shampoo on me. And I've done this once, and I love that.
And how is your self-steering gear working in the lighter weather?
Well, first 3 days was beautiful sailing, the most beautiful sailing I think I ever had. And with the current, so we were making enormous speed, like 6-7 knots. Yesterday the wind calmed down, and we were just barely making some move, relying on the current. But today it was the most beautiful day of this journey, because when I woke up before the sunrise, there was no wind at all, and the sea was flat like a table. And I saw the sun coming up on the clear sky, and it was really emotional. Probably one of the most beautiful sunrises I ever saw. And then in the day, I saw the turtle, and I had a dip into the ocean. And again, it was, a little bit frightening, but, I had to do this because this is something I dreamt about all my life. But being in a VHF reach with Adam from Little Ren, so I gave him my exact position and through calls. So I said, if I don't call you back in 20 minutes, call for the rescue. So, and then he did the same. So we had a really nice bath in the ocean today.
Oh, that's great.
Can you
see each other?
So
Sorry, can you?
No, we didn't see each other but we caught ourselves on the VHF, and we were about 12 miles apart. Because in a flat sea, even 12 miles, we could chat. So we exchanged some, recipes and, lovely chatting to someone. But now, in about 2 days, I hope, I will be crossing the equator. And I asked my daughter Bianca to choose the name for me, as for the celebration, and she picked the Anarchaetis lupus, and the wolf fish, because she said that fish is as ugly as me. So, and I really like that.
That's good. So you're going to have a crossing the line celebration by the sound of it.
Yes, yeah. Like there's some tradition that the on the ships there's always someone dressing up as a Neptune and takes all the neophytes, which are the first time crossing, and they have to drink some like an mixture, and yeah. So I'm on my own. So I had action, and you know whoever else. So, but picking right name, it was important for me.
Will you take on the various roles? You dress up as Neptune, and then you switch over to be Jacob, or to be the fish?
Well, I'm thinking about this to record some nice cracks, but all depends about the weather. If the weather allows me to be, obviously I'll be celebrating this time, and for this I have some rum, and yeah, I hope it's gonna be great.
Have you had any squalls? I know Renault and Dan Turner had a really big squall last night.
Not squalls at all. Adam told me that he reported some tropical storm passing over him with an enormous lot of rain. So I will be playing safe for the night. I will be dropping sail to the minimum if I go sleep and observing the horizon all the time if something is coming.
Yeah, because I believe when they had that squall, Renault told me that he was down to half a rolled up jib, so there was quite a lot of wind for about 1.5 hours.
And then what I wanted to say.
And are you reading any books?
I'm thanking to supporting. But this time I like to all the people that have my project.
Yeah, I didn't get much of that because it's distorted. There's a bit of a distortion in the phone, unfortunately. Could you? Dropped out again. Let's see if he calls back in a minute. Call terminated. Hello again, Jacob.
Hello. I don't know what's happening. It's just a break in the connection.
Yeah, just.
Could you tell me what?
What happens at my end is that your voice becomes distorted, and I can't hear what you're saying, and then about a couple of minutes later it drops out. So it's just a weak signal, I think, on your end.
So could you tell me when did I finish? When it stopped?
You just started speaking, I think, about your supporters. So I never got any of the comments you made about your supporters or helpers. So if you could start from there, it'd be good.
Okay. I'd like to say the big thanks to Damien McGovern with the Sustain Worthy. This is the non-profit project, and like every real man has to do, plant the tree, run the marathon, build the house, and for me, what I'm doing is my marathon. And for Damien, who completed all his tasks, Sustain Water is a non-profit project to give someone something from himself to environment and to the community. I'd like to say the big thanks to Vijay, my friend from Frameless, Handles and Hinges, bunch of the really good guys, Cork Fiber Glass Supplier, Union Chandlery, Marine Supply Shop, and the CH Marine. All those people, they helped me without the hesitation. So I like to say the big thanks for them. and hello from the Pacific.
That's good. Would you like to say
Hello?
anything in Polish?
In Polish? Yeah, I love to.
Okay.
Chciałbym pozdrowić całe miasto Kunice i Szczecin, gdyż to są moje rodzinne strony i moje serce, choć mieszkam w Irlandii od ponad 20 lat, tak, Police i Szczecin to są moje regiony, zawsze za nimi tęsknię i za czym najbardziej tęsknię to jest pizza 105 u mojej kochanej Moniki. Okay, that's all.
Okay, that's great. Well, I wish you all the best to break through into the trade winds. Might take another few days, but once you get into the southeast trades, then you'll have a very fast sail, I think. They look like they're...
Oh, yeah, I can't.
The trade winds look like they're blowing about 20 knots at the moment, 15 to 20 knots. So, but they are about 5 degrees south. So you have to work your way down to 5 degrees south to pick up the trade winds.
Yes, my idea is I did some planning with the current, so I'm going to go close to Galapagos, cross the equator in 88 degrees west to avoid being pushed towards Ecuador, and then struggling with the wind, but has a little bit of current in my favor. I hope if it's not changed by the time I am there. That's my tactic. We'll see if it works or not.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we sign off?
I just like to thank you for the book because I'm in halfway in the last day of Slocum era, and I think that book is both books are really good. I enjoy reading them, and I really feel your passion for the boats. So I'm looking forward to meet you and get some advices about the boats because you seem to be a very knowledgeable guy, and your attentions to the details that I would never think of. So
I appreciate your review. It's very good. I will be in Fiji for the last week before leg 3 starts, so I will see you there.
Okay, I hope so. I hope so. That for me in Fiji, that would be the point number 1 to chat with you, Graham.
Yeah, it'll be excellent. I look forward to it. And I wish you all the best for the trade winds.
Thank you very much, Graham.
Okay.
So, okay.
Okay, and enjoy your equator crossing. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of good fun.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bianca, my daughter, picking the name for me.
Yeah, that's great. So you can have a lot of good laughs there.
Yeah, I like to give all the good wishes to my wonderful kids, Bianca and Timon, because they are the most precious things in my life. And I don't know how it happens, but they are the most genuine kids I ever known. So I just to tell them hello.
That's good. I'm sure they'll be listening and they'll be delighted to hear it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Graham.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.